Hey bro, what's going on?
Dude, I just saw the movie The Green Mile, and it has me thinking a lot about how the criminal justice system functions, and what truly is cruel and unusual punishment. I really feel like the death penalty is a textbook example of cruel and unusual punishment that negates the right to life guaranteed to us in the Constitution.
That's crazy. I was just learning about the death penalty the other day. Honestly, I feel like it's a sort of necessary evil. It's one of the most powerful deterrents for the most heinous crimes.
I don't disagree that it is a potent deterrent for murder, but that is only in a perfect world. Just like the old saying goes, an eye for an eye makes the world go blind.
I agree, but how do you justify letting mass murders and the most deplorable of serial killers continue to live when they have caused so much damage to society both physically and emotionally? And what about families that want retribution for their lost loved one?
There's no empirical evidence to support the idea that the death penalty is completely effective as a deterrent. And even so, the number of inaccuracies and innocent people that have been executed or placed on death row for extended periods of time outweighs whatever good people think is being done by capital punishment. As for the loved ones wanting retribution, the family member they lost cannot be brought back by killing the person responsible.
Mistakes happen though. Inevitably people will be wrongfully convicted because no system in the world is perfect. But capital punishment has been around used since the inception of America. It is what separates us from lawless and war-torn, third world countries and what keeps our democracy intact.
You share a fair point. But, I would argue the death penalty makes us more akin to these developing nations.
Elaborate on that more for me.
We are essentially playing God and a lot of the times putting innocent people's lives in the hands of peers, who are nothing more than strangers.
That's valid, but you're making it seem like we're still in the Wild West and people are being executed with no discernment. Our justice system is one of the fairest, sophisticated, and comprehensive in the entire world. If making our country as safe as it is means enacting mandatory minimums, tougher sentencing, and of course the death penalty, then that is a small price to pay.
It's not that small of a price to pay when nearly 1 in 8 people on death row since 1972 have been exonerated. Not to mention how capital punishment sentencing throughout the years has targeted African Americans at a higher rate than any other group.
Well, how exactly have African Americans been targeted when white Americans make up half of the death row inmate population?
My friend, the other half of the population is made up of African Americans, and they only make up 13% of the entire population.
I can't lie, those statistics are pretty horrendous to think about. But to call back to your point earlier, human error and the amount of wrongful convictions can't be that much of a problem, right? I mean, they go through numerous court sessions, deliberations, and evidence processing before even coming to a decision to put someone to death. Even if there is some error, it can't be that frequent.
You'd be surprised. In a study done only 25 years ago across like 34 states, nearly 82% of death row inmates were found to not meet the case requirements for capital punishment sentencing. Outside of everything though, capital punishment is just downright unconstitutional. The 7th Amendment states that no one shall be deprived of life in any criminal case, and capital punishment though the exact opposite.
Wow man, you really changed my perspective. I could stay and talk for hours, but I gotta run. Thanks for the chat.
Likewise bro. Make sure you watch The Green Mile.